Yo, bringing you a live pack opening and gameplay today. Yes, I said gameplay. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You know it always helps out. And something very special today. We got some stuff to do. Less than 2 weeks away from Madden 24. How do we get here? Well, I tell you, very simple. It's been a slow 2 months, but we are here at it now. Let's go ahead and open our packs for today. Our 20 packs. These 3 are specials. They get opened, today. They do not count, and I'll tell you why. We'll just get those 2. These 2 cards are going to go into a special set that I'll show you at the end of the video before I start my gameplay. There's a Falcons strategy item, and we get another pack. Alright. That is 26,000 coins. I'll take it. And now we start our 20 packs. We're gonna go 8 here, or 4 here, 3 here, 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna go into the 84 pluses, aka right off the bat. 86, that is 4. There's 5. Here's 6 coming up. Here's number 7. 0 till 8. Once we get through all these, we'll be done with this part of the pack opening. 10. 11. 12. I keep losing count. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Free agent 90. Let's see how many more we got. We got 3 more of these, and then that is it for this part of the video, except for doing that set I asked you wanted to see. And then we're gonna go right in to the gameplay for today. Alright. Sets you should be doing right now. Sets you should be doing right now. Rookie premieres. Let me show you my team full of rookie premieres. These are going to start out at 87, 84 overalls, and they carry over. I got right tackle, I got wide receivers, 2 of them, halfback, and quarterback and free safety and strong safety. So I know what I need next. I need and I got a cornerback. So let's see what I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get a tight end. Welcome to the team. And you're going to be promoted to starter. Wow, my offense is looking good for next year's. In 2 weeks' time game. Alright. Now your team of the week game. So here we go. I'll be quiet and go to your team.
Hello
on the
everyone,
field.
you're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick of the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan. Throwing Ryan to start out. And his first look is incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Ryan. And he's got Shockey. He finds some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now Ryan on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone...
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him.
Touchdown! A great play there. 35 yards. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters? going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On second down, Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. It's going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll try and pound it with a big back Bettis. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Ryan. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Ryan now off the bootleg. That one complete to Bettis. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't see. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Ryan. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 57 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Patriots. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ryan. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that, and often.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
From the 29, Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capital.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and this will be scooped up by the defense. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the door.
And it's caught. Touchdown from 6 yards away. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Damian Harris to the Patriot offense, ready to take over again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Ryan. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Throwing again, Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. That's it for the first half. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
All right, guys, this is NWO. Back with you again for just a minute to let you know at the end of this game I will be signing off for today. So be ready. And I'll tell you right now, if you like what you saw or are seeing, hit the like button and subscribe if you hadn't already. And turn on bell notifications. They'll help you out. Help my channel out. We'll start the second half in 5 minutes. We are now ready for the second.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your...
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown. A great effort there. 94 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's got some taking it right down Broadway. The 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. New England trying to get into place on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks.
Now the ball comes loose, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They run on first down with Jackson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Little bootleg here. Levis. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball.
Back now in Pittsburgh. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run on 1st down. Gibbs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
for the winning team here, Charles.
Well, there's your final score, 84-0. This is NWO signing off. Have a wonderful day and be safe.